Evening, all. Chief Prepper here. Well, me and the wife lived a little bit today. The Air Force Thunderbirds were here in San Antonio, and we went and braved the masses in the crowd. Uh, we're debating tomorrow on whether to drive about 30 minutes west of us to SeaWorld, San Antonio, to watch the eclipse. Right now, the weather forecast is looking shitty, so we're going to make that call in the morning. I have to go see some VA doctors in the morning. When I get back from that, we'll make that decision. But what I wanted to talk to you guys about is something I talked to you about before. There were two brothers that were talking about. One seemed to be more concerned about the world than the other. The other one is Rich. The one that is concerned because he's seeing things. The other one was listening to conversations for like the last 6 weeks between me and Jimmy, and he was weighing in a little bit. But he's the one that basically said, have money in an offshore account in foreign currencies and leave. He's a millennial. He's 10 to 15 years younger than me, and the other guy is too. But it's like that kind of fucking attitude coming from somebody that I kind of had some respect for was one of the problems here in America. If we ain't willing to fight for our fucking country here, then we ain't gonna keep it. I think his brother would fight, but I think he could be very violent if he needed to be, but he's seems to be not that kind of guy. He's lives in the shadow of his brother, who's a corporate Fortune 500 accountant. The guy knows more and sees more at the big money level than most people, and a week ago Friday, they seemed very interested. And then this past Friday, the rich one was just like, I don't see any sense in surviving on a plot of land and fighting it out. The best solution is to have money in offshore accounts and foreign currencies and leave. I'm like, you got to have a passport to do that. I said, if you wait till the shit hits the fan to try and do that, that ain't going to work. He hasn't been paying attention to what they've been doing in Ukraine. The women can leave, the men get pulled aside. So, and if people think that ain't going to happen here, you're fucking retarded. So between normalcy bias and between people who aren't willing to fight for our country, I think we're headed for hard times. I mean, like the kind of hard times that we ain't ready for. I don't know that anybody is ready for it. I'm looking for something that I thought I brought in here, but I watched New York. Our angry prepper from New York, Jason, he was saying that there's intel out there about some shit possibly going down tomorrow. If me and the wife choose to go out, I will have her go bag and my go bag, get home bags, and probably I may put a better tool in one of the bags. Because at SeaWorld, we're 33 miles from the house, which is an half the night, all night hike. So it's a long ways to go. And it's through portions of town that ain't that safe. So good news is I know the terrain, I know the roads, and I know how to get home. So if you're gonna go out tomorrow, if you don't have a get home bag, get a get home bag. Probably can't really do everything that I have. Street level map, paper, water purification tablets, water bottles, paper money to stop at a store and spend it to get as much water as you can carry. Outer clothing. I may just wear good boots tomorrow, or shoes, one or the other. But you know, basically shoes you can walk a long fucking ways. You know, 33 miles are long fucking ways. So, you know, I would encourage everyone from this point forward. You know, you can't poop a street level map of the entire area. I actually spent 3 months looking for one. I found one in Barnes and Noble, actually, and that's in my wife's bag. I don't need it because I know the roads in town. She does not. You know how to get home walking. Make sure you have, in her bag, I have 2 MREs. I have 2 MREs in my bag, so basically that's 2 days worth of food. If push comes to shove, you know, I would obviously buy, because we're going to be out tomorrow. We'll leave 10:30, 11, probably 10:30 if we go, and we won't get home until 3. So, you know, if shit hits the fan while we're out, let's say it happens at 1, we won't get home until 6 the next morning if we're walking. That's 2 miles an hour, roughly. Well, 2 miles, yeah, about 2 miles an hour. You know, you can cover a lot of distance, but then the first time you take a break, then getting up and moving again is going to be a struggle. And then, you know, you walk 6, 7, 8 hours, then it's, you know, 10, 11 at night. And then if you don't know how things work, bad things happen at night. So, you know, she and I both would not be allowed to sleep. And knowing her, she wouldn't sleep at all. And then, you know, I would need some sleep, but, you know, just, it's all around bad deal if you got to walk that distance. All right. The only good news is it won't be balls hot tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow night, but it is supposed to rain, so that's a fucking problem. So, water, fire making, wrist rocket, marbles, street level map, water bottles, metal ones so you can pour water in it and disinfect it. Canteen cup preferably from Army surplus so you can heat up if you make a fire. Self-protection, you know, we have collapsible police batons in both bags and other stuff, survival knife, magnesium fire starter, you know, bare necessities to get home, you know. Hopefully nothing happens tomorrow, but I don't know, something, if it doesn't happen tomorrow, it feels like it's going to happen soon. I haven't been watching too much YouTube today, haven't seen too much, but, you know, Israel and Iran, they go at it, you know. Actually, it's tomorrow right now over there, so that's the thing. You know, people need to understand that. So, Godspeed, everyone. Remember, information is knowledge and power. Live a little, prep a lot, share the love when you can. Chief Prepper, out.